All right. So we got the new setup here. Let us know what you think. But before we start, since you're here, go ahead and like. If it doesn't let you like, it's because you're not subscribed. So do that too.
Yeah, like it. Comment. Do something, like I was telling JJ yesterday, we got a lot of views on the last two. Like this last one we did, it had like 80, 90 some views quick.
Yeah.
It almost seemed fake because I was like, what
Mhm.
the fuck? It took
Yeah.
us like 2 weeks to get up on the other one,
Yeah.
that many likes. But it's like, fuck, only 4 likes out
Yeah.
of 90 some views. So like it. And I know more than 4 people that I know are watching it. I can name
Right.
4 people right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I'm one of the likes, and I'm sure you're one of the
I'm one of the
likes.
likes.
So that means only 2 people fucking liked it. You know what I mean? So come on, man, like that shit.
Yeah.
I like I said, I can already name up to 5 people at least that I know are. Well, maybe they haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, but I'll be honest, man. I didn't feel like coming to this motherfucker today, man. I
Well,
was tired.
I'm running on less than 3 hours sleep.
Okay.
So I feel you.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, every day it's a work day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was tired from yesterday, and Sundays I always talk about it, my relaxed day. But one thing I try to teach the kids is be respectful of people's time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, man, this motherfucker done put a new setup. He done called me about the new microphones. He done did this. And then if I call in, he's going to be like, fuck, I did. And maybe you may not be, but that just goes back to me overthinking shit. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, what else am I going to do? And anyways, I'm glad I got up and came regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it always turns out. But
Yeah.
I was so close. And I don't know if you caught it yesterday. He FaceTime here. We did some shit on some app, and
Yeah, I'm gonna try a new app, recording and editing app that I got.
yeah. But I don't know if you caught it when we hung up, and I said we good for tomorrow. You said yeah, and I said all right, I should be there
Nine
because I was
o'clock.
already setting it up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
fuck, I already didn't feel like coming. But like I said, I know you did this, and I'm like I told the kids, be on time and be
Yeah,
respectful of people's time. So, and I'm always glad I got up and came anyways. So
yeah,
we'll see. But anyways, like, subscribe. Come on, man, hit the. We need some comments. We need some likes. Do that shit right now before you listen to it. So, anyways, what's going on, man?
nothing. Like I said, I'm running on
Yeah,
less than 3 hours sleep. We went out last night. You remember our compadre Alex and Lena?
I know Lena. I never really knew.
Well, Alex, her husband.
Yeah, those are Anthony's.
No, Bea.
Christopher or Bea?
But Christopher and Bea. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I knew Christopher.
So yesterday was well, he's a singer and he used to be singer in Stampede, the Tejano group's Stampede. Anyways, yesterday was the 29th anniversary of the group
Do that again.
Stampede. Oh shit! If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know.
Oh shit.
So he had a special appearance.
Okay, so he's still doing this thing.
Not really. He just
Okay.
comes on every now and then. So Cynthia saw on social media he was going to be making a special guest appearance.
Okay.
So those are the times we go,
Okay.
and it was at the Longhorn Ice House. That's over there by like Northwest and Harry Hines,
Okay.
and we went out there, and it was a good time. Just fucking late. We're not used to that.
What time y'all leave?
I closed the store at 9, and we headed over there.
Okay. No,
So
leave from there to come home.
it was 2. We waited
Damn.
till it closed
Shut it
down.
down.
Yeah, because he went on late, and the singer that's doing it now, he was the first one up, and um, he did his set, and then Alex came on afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
So, but it was good. It was a good time. It was a good show. We really don't talk to them that much. We had a little falling out.
Okay.
Part of it was falling out. Part of it was kind of growing out of the relationship that we had.
Okay.
It was more of the female thing than the male thing.
It usually is.
So
No, I'm just
but we
joking.
had to follow suit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta.
but I was able to run into Alex, and we had a little talk, and it
That's
was cool to
cool.
catch up with him.
Well,
We've
I
always
caught
got
that
along.
when you said their compadres, and then you said that Cynthia saw on Facebook.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like they're my compadres. They invited us out. We were,
No,
you know,
I
so
think I think he
I
would
caught
have.
that. I'm observant.
I think he would have, but we had to respect the situation
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
yeah. And I don't know the situation, but it sounds like Cynthia made the what do you call it? Give the olive branch or whatever. No, not the. I guess one of them reaches out. That's the olive branch. What I'm
No, well,
saying,
the thing is,
she saw
yeah,
it and said, "Let's go support."
kind of, sort of, because
So
when he stopped playing with them or singing with them, it wasn't the same group, right? And even last night, the guy who's like been there since the beginning, he even said, they've had new singers, but Alex will always be the voice, right?
okay, so Stampede. You know, I never really gave a fuck about the Hana music. Were they local or were
Yeah,
they
well, they're from here.
nationwide?
I think they're from here. Well,
No, not local. Where they're from? I'm talking about like local famous.
I know they played in like Chicago and stuff like that in the past, so I think they're sort of, if you know Tejano wherever you live, you know Stampede, right?
Okay,
They're not like Emilio type level, but they're up there because they've
okay,
been doing it for so long and stuff.
okay, okay,
And he always puts a good show on
okay.
when he's been up
I
there.
got you.
Mhm.
So while y'all are there, y'all hanging out with the with Lena?
Not really, no.
Nah. Does she know y'all there?
Yeah, it was kind of a little awkward, and it's a long story and a little bullshit, but um, we ran into a couple old friend group that was part of that group of people, and a couple of them said what's up. Of course, the guys that I saw, we said what's up, and no, she really didn't. I don't want to like throw anybody in the bus or
Well, it's
call
too
her out or
late now.
anything,
We
but
talking about it.
no, she didn't acknowledge,
That y'all were there.
yeah, and
Okay.
she was at our table, and
Oh no shit.
yeah, she came to the table because we know people that know each other type shit.
Yeah, yeah. It was a circle of friends that
Yeah,
you may not directly knew somebody,
yeah,
but y'all
yeah,
been
yeah.
around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
got you.
I would have said what's up to her. I don't let shit go that long or whatever, but that's between them. And there's some disrespectful shit did happen, so I'm not gonna be like, oh well, we should make up or whatever. Probably discussions need to be had or whatever. But at least the what's up or thanks for coming type shit would have been good. But like I said, I said what's up to Alex, and that I
Now,
fuck
at
with
the
him.
same time, with that being her man's event and not reaching out and making the invite, you think at the same time maybe she was like, "Fuck, they doing here."
Because it wasn't her club.
No, I'm just saying with
No,
where did
no,
they come from? Okay,
no, because I think she knew we're fans. You know what I
okay,
mean? So
okay, okay. But at the same time, y'all were there at the table. It was her man's night. It would have been a good opportunity, even not to have the discussion there
just say
because
what's
there's
up.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
because there's a time and place for
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
But at least would have acknowledged like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
hey man,
yeah,
like you said, just not even a hey, what's up? Just hey, appreciate your support.
yeah, yeah.
But anyways,
But whatever, it was a good time, good
yeah.
show. But goddamn, we got home. I was like, it's time to go, and it was like 1:55. You know, the group was done, but they were playing all those drinking songs, Ramona Ayala and all that type shit. And I was like, let's go. She like, what already? I said, shit's gonna be closed in 5 minutes. What are we
Oh,
waiting
she
for?
wasn't ready to go.
No, but we
Dang.
had some other friends we were with, and we were hanging out with them, and I was just tired, ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
used to that.
But
To
Cynthia could have
talk
kept
shit no
going.
more. I think so.
Yeah,
Until
that's
we
cool.
got to the car, and then she
Then it
said,
hit her.
"Yeah, it hit me."
She had the adrenaline. No,
Yeah,
she in the inside. She wanted you to say "Let's go," but she wanted
maybe
to
so.
act like,
But we danced. We
"Yeah,
danced a good amount. We
that's
hadn't been
cool."
dancing in a while, so it was fun to get out there again.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's good. Just stop in and get some food on the way home,
We
some
had
tacos.
Waterburger on the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whataburger.
and then of course the one right here is like the longest wait.
Oh, I hate this fucking. Well, I don't know what one you're talking about. I'm thinking Cedar Hill, but you're
Camwism.
ducking. Okay.
Camwism. Yeah, it just takes forever, no matter
That
what time it is.
shit. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, we kind of, as always, we kind of, two bros, two perspectives, two different things. We spent the day at the zoo.
Yeah, when you told me zoo, I was like, "The fuck, the
Yeah,
zoo?"
yeah. You brought up my granddaughter. I was wishing.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
was
"Did
like,
you go with
man,
your
I wish we
granddaughter?"
could bring her, but no. Myra's into the wilderness.
Okay.
She's into animals. She loves fucking monkeys.
Uh-huh.
She loves bald eagles. That's her thing. Like there's a movement out there with this shit. Like
About.
about monkeys,
Huh.
bald eagles. Like the bald eagles, like man, there's a whole fan base out there that just they know all about them. They watch them,
Yeah.
you know, because they nest in certain areas.
Well, I mean, it's the national bird,
Yeah,
so I get that. You
and
know.
they're going extinct.
Yeah.
And man, everywhere they have nests, I guess the government, I don't know who has cameras there
Yeah, they do.
to
Yeah.
watch them. So she watches them and she knows all their fucking names. Like, hey, this is
Oh
Zoe
shit.
and this is they just had a baby. Oh, the baby's so cute. This is
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And there's chats and shit of
Yeah.
people. You know what I mean?
I
And
bet. Yeah.
stripped out people that follow them and
Mhm.
well, hey, look, this one over here, Michael or whatever, just had a baby or some shit.
Talking about that, I think we went to Florida. We went to the NASA. I think it was Florida, and we were doing a tour. It was Florida or Houston, one of those two. And they mentioned the bald eagle's nest in on like on the grounds or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it was pretty cool. We didn't see him, but you hear a bald eagle, and you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
that's
mean,
pretty cool.
yeah. So yeah, she's real into that, man. And the monkeys, I don't know how she got into the monkeys, but there's a whole movement on that shit too. People that
Yeah.
watch monkeys, and she knows their names and the ones that has the babies,
So what was going on at the zoo?
well, um, she had seen, and I don't know. She just brought it up one day, and she was like, "Hey, they're exhibiting two baby cubs, lion cubs
Oh, lion
now. Yeah,
cubs.
lion
Okay.
cubs, and I guess in that little group of wilderness, I don't know, maybe they put it out there. Hey, two new cubs, you
Mhm.
know. So she just mentioned it, you know. Oh, there's two new cubs at the Fort Worth Zoo, and she didn't really ask to go, but I was like, man, you know what, fuck it. You know,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
all into these animals. It's Saturday, nice, ain't really shit to do, so
It was nice yesterday.
I
It
was
was
like,
warm, but it was nice.
as Stevie, I was like, I just wanted to get out and do something. I said, if mom wants to wake up, go to the zoo early, then we'll go to the zoo. If not, she's tired, then me and you go to Trader's Village. You know,
Okay.
just get out
Yeah.
somewhere, you know? He was like, I'm cool with either one, you know? So she asked her if she wanted to go. She was excited about it. So, you know, went to the zoo,
Yeah.
you know, and it was cool, man. It wasn't bad. I guess it's kind of, I don't know, maybe different when you don't have little kids there, I guess, you know,
Probably.
running
Yeah.
around where we could
Yeah.
just enjoy. But it was cool to see her like they had a bald eagle there, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And so she was like, "Oh my gosh," like freaking out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
first time I seen one in real life, it was big motherfucker too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was cool, man. It was she was like a this is like a almost like a kid seeing that. You know what
Okay.
I mean? So, but it's funny because she's like, "Oh my god, I'm seeing all these animals see on TV for the in real life," and I'm like, "Mine, like the zoo didn't just start like this week. This ain't the first time the
Yeah.
zoo been here. These animals been here for fucking since we've been alive. You
Yeah.
could have
Yeah.
come see them all the time." But I think it was after researching and see because she knows all about the lions. Like she was like the lions, the male lions, once they get older, the brothers, they go to the get in a pact and they
Yeah.
form a coalition, then they go kill the males over here, the kids, so that lion don't have a bloodline. Like she knows all about this shit. It's not like,
Mhm.
oh, just pretty lions and shit. So, you know, she talks to me about that shit and I don't give a fuck about it when
Yeah.
she's talking to me about it, but it's her interest, so I listen to it and I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, whatever. But it was fun. We walked around for about 4, 5 hours. I mean, it kept Stevie's interest. You know, it was just cool. You know, and it was expensive, but I was like, "Fuck, $20 each to get in."
Yeah.
And well, parking wasn't bad. Parking was $5, but just I think $5 waters and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. But
Well, like
yeah,
amusement park type shit.
but it was fun though. Like I said, she enjoyed it, and that's what was the gratifying part for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, she's all into the lions, tigers, and bears and shit. And
Yeah.
but it was cool, man. That big ass fucking alligator from the Nile River. I mean, that motherfucker was like that. So, like I said, it was cool. But then at the same time, he looked, and it's like a sad existence for these animals.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, like those
You know,
advocates or
because
whatever.
we looked at, we're not even really looking at, well, I never thought about it, but you got a lot of people just staring at these caged animals, which that part of, but I was like the cheetah.
Uh,
Cheetah's known to be one of the fastest um,
yeah.
animals on land.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker exhibits like as big as his garage and
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like, God damn, motherfucker's supposed to be fast and he can't even run.
Wasting away.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then you see like there was a couple birds, that we were going through the birds because she likes birds and the eagles and all that shit, and just like I'm like, where's the motherfucker? That
Yeah.
motherfucker gonna fly? You
Yeah.
know, and I was like, that sucks. But at the same time, she knows all about that wilderness, so she's like, yeah, the lions and cheetahs ain't got much to do.
Yeah.
But in the wilderness, they fighting for their fucking lives. So actually, they got it kind of made, but they don't. And she
Yeah.
goes, and in the wild, they're not as fat as they are here at the zoo because the zoo's feeding them and
Yeah.
shit. Over there, they're kind of skinny because they hunting for
They don't bathe
their
them.
food every
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
while being hunted for food
Yeah.
every. You know what I
Right.
mean? So she's like, it sucks because they should be out in the wilderness, but they're
They're living a
living.
good life.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, but it was cool, man. The elephants, giraffes, and all that shit, and it was just fun. Like I brought up on the last podcast, we don't really get out as a family like
Yeah.
that anymore, and it's funny because we took Stevie, and I think I sent a picture to Kat. I was like, took our baby to the zoo today.
Yeah.
Big fucking Stevie, bigger than all of us,
Yeah.
but it was cool, man. Like I said, it was one of those things that I could have went without, but I knew Myra was into it, so
Yeah. That's good.
you know. And we didn't take no old people breaks either, man. Like, hey, let's sit down for a
Yeah.
while. I mean,
Yeah.
we hit him by the time we knew it. Um, Shit, it was closing, and but as we like you said about Cynthia, when we got to the car, I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
feet hurt." Like I can feel it in my hips and shit. I
Yeah.
was like, "God damn, fucking!" I said, "I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow." And but it was fun. So with that, then we went to go eat, man, and shit, we got home and then called it a day.
Yeah.
Relaxed. Was tired, and so we didn't do as much as y'all. We didn't go out, but we're like I said, we do different things. You know,
Yeah.
we into different things. But it was cool. Uh, the zoo, Fort Worth Zoo. So we may go to the Dallas Zoo because oh, we did see the Tiger Cubs. That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
okay. Yeah.
That was pretty well. When we first got there, everything was asleep, and I was surprised because the zoo's only open for like 6 hours, like 10 to 4, and I was like, "What the fuck? What the hell?" And then they were all just laying down, not doing shit.
Yeah.
We're walking around like all the lions are laying down, the monkeys are, everybody's asleep, and I'm like, fucking pay this money to watch these motherfuckers sleep. But they had the Tiger Cubs. Finally, we walked around 2 times and we got to see everything.
Okay.
But it was cool. Bald Eagle was cool. I never seen one of those in real life. You know what I
Uh,
mean? And so, eh, went to the zoo. I told her next time maybe we'll take the grandbaby out there. It would have
yeah.
been good. So.
I never really liked the zoo. I don't know. It's cool or whatever, and then but like you said, I could have done without it when we gone.
I think the difference is we went because we wanted to go. We were interested in going, not going, man. Let's take the kids to the fucking
Well,
zoo.
like when we
You know
went
what I mean?
to San Diego, of course you hear about the San Diego Zoo or whatever, and it's huge and it's big, and I think one thing that they have that a lot of zoos don't have is like polar bears or koala bears and
Mm.
shit like that.
Yeah, they don't have that shit over here.
But it was just like you know whatever.
Yeah. So, but it was cool. We may check out like I said, I
But I
guess.
mean, if that's that interests her and everything, that's good for
Yeah, I don't
them.
know how she got into that shit, but yeah, like I said, on the way home, I'm like looking for somewhere to eat, and she's like, "Yeah, the lions and this and this." I'm like, I'm trying to let her finish. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, get on the GPS. Where the fuck is this place at? Like, and she'll start telling me about the money. And she gets mad because, like, when we saw the bald eagle right there, and then when it was big, I was like, dang, I just want to hunt that motherfucker and shoot
Yeah.
it right in the chest. And she gets mad, man.
Yeah.
She's like, shut up. Or she'll show me, I'm like, man, I'll go shoot those eagles. She's like, yeah, then you'll go to jail and I'll even report you. Like, she's all into that.
It's really
So,
personal.
but it was cool. Went home and watched a little college football. Watched Longhorns get their asses whooped by Georgia. That was
Yeah,
cool.
when we got to the place, the ice house, Longhorn, they were finished. It's crazy because it's a sports bar,
Okay.
right? And when we got there, the girl was like, we're finishing up the Longhorns game, but after the game, we're gonna run them out of here. Like what? She's like, yeah, and then the concert's gonna start. So it's crazy because they had all the Longhorns fans and there was tables everywhere. And she said in the back is first come first serve, but if you reserve the table, we'll move all those people and we'll open it up. But we didn't, so we just were in the back, and all the Longhorns fans, people with their shirts and hats and everything. Once the game ended, they're like, "Yeah, I gotta go."
Damn.
And that was crazy because I was thinking in my head, like, what if they had like $200-300 tabs, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Motherfuckers, y'all gotta move to the back," and they got there a certain time to get these front tables and shit. But they weren't. They didn't look like the Hano music type
Yeah,
fans,
yeah.
But what? But still, that's
So the place wasn't that big.
it's big. It's
No, it
it's
is.
really
What's it
big.
called? Longhorn
Longhorn
Ice
Ice
House.
House, yeah.
think I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's something new, I think. But it was cool, like I said. But that was pretty crazy. We saw the end of the game, and they had a UFC fight on or something like that.
Okay.
Um, but I was gonna say, I did something that we've never done before last
Oh,
week. It was a 7th and 8th grade basketball game
okay.
because Bea's is in between volleyball and soccer, so she's doing cheer
Okay.
and she's cheering for the basketball games.
Basketball game has cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first game was the 7th, 8th grade girls basketball, and the second game was 7th, 8th grade boys. I don't remember which was which or if it's combined. I don't know, but I'm not a big basketball fan as it is, right?
Okay.
And I'll tell you, I hate to say it like this because they're 7th and 8th grade, but
They suck.
this games was terrible, man. I was like, if I'm gonna have to sit through this every Monday, god damn it.
Yeah, but by seventh and eighth grade, I mean, it shouldn't be
Well,
that bad.
what it is the fundamentals ain't there yet, right? I'm sure in the driveway they can hit
Yeah.
shots and buzzer beaters when stuff like that. But the girls, at least when we saw the girls play, they were running too fast for the ball,
Okay.
right?
Like they were
So
work.
like
They
let's
were.
say, first of all, there's a lot of travels, a lot of double dribbles. Um, but let's say they get a fast break, right?
All right.
And they're headed to do a layup. They're running too fast. They're like fucking up the dribbling and stuff,
I
right?
got
So
you.
they'll get to the layup and they'll either hit underneath the rim or hit the backboard too hard. And I
Oh
think the
shit!
the first game we won, like it was like 48-6.
Sound like some changed in here. You hear me good?
I'm
Can you
good,
hear
yeah.
me? Okay.
It was like 48-6. And can you not hear?
Talk.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I think I can. I just
Okay.
can't tell if it's you or the mic. But yeah, I think so. Anyways, y'all
So
had six.
no, we had 48 and they had 6.
Oh, but
And like the third quarter, nobody scored but like 2 points. And I was like, God. So then the boys play. So like, okay, the boys are playing. Maybe be a little bit
yeah, because
more.
boys are better than girls, of course.
And and no, it
Same.
was it was kind of same where I think with the boys game, just because they're big, they put them out there to play basketball,
Okay, but
right?
they don't know. They can't do shit.
Yeah, a couple of them. One of the big guys, and I think we talked about like with LeBron and stuff. All he did was like shake his head, like and want to get fouled and shake his head all the time. And he was a big dude, but soft.
I feel like it's good now. Can you
And
hear me? There we go. Oh yeah, that's better.
okay.
Something did happen.
So and then he just would always like I said, shake his head like want to get fouled. And
Yeah, yeah,
so I think they're like, okay, he's big, let's put him in basketball. And sometimes that doesn't work.
yeah. Sometimes you gotta have some type of coordination.
And I think that game was not even. I don't remember what it was, but same thing. Like one quarter, nobody scored. It's like,
Speaking of sports, man, I saw some shit yesterday. I turned on ESPN. You know, ESPN got like 20 channels,
yeah,
so I don't know which ESPN it was, but man, that shit was called Slippery Stairs.
slippery stairs.
Yeah, it's ESPN. They're like doing
Okay.
a whole commentary, and it's a fucking set of stairs,
Hmm.
and it's like plastic on it, and it's slippery, and you got people racing up to the top of it to ring a bell.
Hey,
Wow. There's people at the top throwing more slippery stuff at you, and there's people on the sides throwing balls like dodgeball.
that sounds like that Japanese show.
But
And
it's on ESPN, and I'm like,
that's
this
crazy.
is a fucking
Yeah,
sport. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And
yeah.
I was like, I mean, and they have people on there like, yeah, I've been practicing for this, and they're like, do you think you're gonna come back next year for the slippery stairs? And yeah, I was like,
I
what the
never
fuck?
heard of that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
am I smoking? Am I watching this shit for
yeah,
real? I was like, what the hell?
yeah.
And then they had paintball. I'm like, when did paintball become?
Well, I could see that kind of commentary on that.
But the slippery stairs, it reminded me of that Wipeout. It should be on like that
Wipe
type of
Out,
show, not a
Japanese
freaking
Japanese game show. Have you watched that one?
which one?
It's like I think it's called Extreme MXC or some shit like that.
Nah, I don't
Most
think
Extreme. So it's a Japanese game show, but they dubbed it in English, but like not really what they're saying, but to make it funny.
yeah.
And there's stuff like that. There's like like a hill you got to climb up, and there's little entries on the side, and they throw a big ass fucking boulder down, and you got to race the boulder, and then, like when it's coming, you can slip into the little exit thing, but there's
Wow.
people in there like pushing you through, and
I never seen that
this shit's
shit.
funny.
Well,
If
Japanese
I can figure it out, I'll post a clip up.
over there, I can see that, but this is like an American
Yeah,
sport.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, what the fuck? And at first, I was watching. I said they might be entertaining because they were pulling people down, but
yeah,
it's like people that been training that just
yeah.
go right up. They use their elbows and go right up the stairs, and I'm
Crazy.
like, I mean, taking the shit serious. I'm like, whatever, man. What's this world coming to, man? I mean, for me, sport. Well, I mean, there's a lot of sport. I saw another one where they got these things on their hand and they get a big scoop. You seen that one?
Yeah, that's a big sport in like overseas in India or something like that.
But they're just throwing the ball
Halabah,
against the wall.
halabah or something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Well, I've seen something like that before, like in an open field.
yeah.
But this was they were just throwing it
It's in a
against the
court.
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I was like,
Like 101.
I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's it's big overseas or like India or some shit.
Yeah.
Like really big.
So, anyways, I was like, man, where's sports going for me? Is baseball, football, basketball,
Yeah,
hockey. That's your core sports. I guess golf and tennis. But yeah, I was watching Slippery Stairs. Check it out,
yeah. Slippery
ESPN.
stairs. Speaking of Japan, I got the Mount Fuji shirt on.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming Tony brought
Yeah,
that for
Tony
you.
came back Sunday. Got the little Mount Fuji thing right here on top next to Big Tex.
Oh, okay. Came back Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. No, Friday. Wait, what's today? Sunday. He
So
came back
today's
Friday. Friday
okay.
night. Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah, I was telling Maya about that yesterday. That he took off over there. She was like, "Man, that's pretty cool. How do
Yeah.
you enjoy it?
Oh,
Good.
he liked it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking. I was like, man, maybe because she was like, man, that's got to be intimidating to go to a whole nother country by yourself. You know, so young. I said, well, I know Tony. He probably researched everything,
Yeah,
and
you can research everything
but still
now.
got to be a little
Probably so, yeah.
nervous. You know, trying to catch a taxi by
Yeah.
yourself. And I know he's traveled,
We're here locally.
but not alone, right?
Yeah, he always comes
Oh,
by himself. Yeah.
so to as a young man to a whole nother fucking continent,
Yeah.
be checking into the hotel himself,
Yeah.
catching his ride by himself, figuring it out by himself.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. So
So we went to a couple cool places. One place that he went to that's kind of viral on online or whatever is a Mexican taco shop in Tokyo.
never heard of it.
There's a documentary on it. I'm not sure if it's just YouTube or Netflix or whatever, but this Japanese guy came to Mexico. I forgot when, if it was a pandemic or something,
Okay.
and he liked the tacos, so he studied them and learned them, and he brought it back to Japan and started this taco shop that's like it's really packed and everything. So he went there.
Okay, and then Tony, I would assume knows his tacos.
Yeah, he said they were good.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What'd he get?
I don't remember. He sent a picture, but thing with Tony is he doesn't explain stuff too much, right? Just like, what did
Is
you?
good or not?
Yeah, he said it was good, but like it's like, so what did you eat today? Ah, food. You know, that's
Tony,
just him. You know.
Tony, he's a trip, and sometimes when I talk to him, I think I get him out of his character
Yeah,
because me, I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but yeah, he's like one of those like I ain't got time for
So how was
bullshit.
your trip? Oh, it was good.
Right? Just
That's the most explained. But he enjoyed it. He brought some stuff back. And it was a good trip for him. And we'll see what he does next.
that's cool. That's cool. What was the peak of? I guess did he go to Mount Fuji? I don't know what's up. Can
He
you go to
went.
Mount Fuji? Can you go up an
It was too cold.
escalator?
No, you got to climb it.
Okay.
But he went to. There's a park at the bottom of it,
Okay.
and he took a few pictures, close to it. But yeah, I think it was too cold to climb right now. When I was out there, I climbed up there, but I think it was springtime.
I got you. I got you.
But yeah, you had to actually climb it.
Okay.
But it's not like Everest type shit where you got cables and all that. It's the kind of a trail, but
For
it's
the
a
public, public can.
yeah, it's a all day. You gotta and then when you get to the top, there's a ramen shop up there.
It's funny because I was this guy I ran across him on TikTok and he does funny shit and it's like the one friend that just came back from another country
Uh,
and they're out to eat. And he says, "Bonjour."
oh,
I'm back in America. I'm back in America. I'm
yeah,
so sorry. I just
yeah,
got back from
yeah,
another country.
yeah.
good afternoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna be Tony talking in Japanese.
Hell yeah.
This ain't real
Nah, this
Japanese
thing's
food. You know what I
this
mean?
sushi is so mid.
Yeah, but that guy, that's his funny. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Mercy." Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just got back from another country and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how that food popped up on my. But he's like that one worker at Walmart that does too much. He's like, "Hey, do you know where the brown sugar? Brown sugar. If I have any brown sugar, it should be on. You know what? Follow me." And then he starts walking, and then he like starts straightening up some shelves while he's moving. You know,
Yeah.
that was a trick. But that's cool, man. Like I said, I was telling Myra about it yesterday. She was like, "Man, that's super cool." You know, whenever if he ever settles down, would like get married, you know, whatever it is he does in the future, you can always say, "When I was young, I
Yeah,
traveled."
you
You
gotta
know what I
get
mean?
it out of his system or whatever, you
Hell
know.
yeah, that's good. That's good. I would, I don't know, man. It would just be like I said, intimidating. But like I told her, I said, I know Tony. He is that type to just. I see Tony as a backpack on his back,
Yeah.
just doing whatever the fuck. Like he'd rather do stuff alone
Yeah.
than with somebody. Like
Yeah.
somebody gonna hold him down because
Because you
he.
know he's 21, right? And um he doesn't spend his money, he doesn't go out.
Yeah,
He's on the computer animating or whatever. Well, now he has a job. Um but all he does is save his money because he
yeah,
don't do anything. And that's just because this is how he is. And so he saved his money. So there's not a lot of 21-year-olds that have a job where they can save that kind of
yeah.
money, or maybe they're got their apartment already, or paying bills and
Or
shit.
even just regardless of the job, but just saving money, not blowing
Yeah,
it.
so his friends probably, his group probably doesn't have that money saved
Yeah,
to take a big trip like that,
yeah.
So, and instead of saying, well, let's plan a trip next year, he's like, no, I'm gonna go as soon as I got enough PTO. I'm going to this trip.
Think about him, like you said, he don't do much, but he saves his money and his time on shit worthwhile.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, why am I gonna go out to eat or go do this when
yeah,
I can save that money to go do
yeah.
something big?
Hmm.
He's focused. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on what he wants to
Yeah,
do on his
exactly.
own shit. Yeah,
And he ain't wasting time and he ain't wasting money.
yeah, he ain't
So,
wasting money for sure.
and ain't nothing wrong with that.
And like I said last time, we're happy to help him out and not say, you know, oh, you got to move out and get, hey, it's tough out there, and
Yeah, yeah.
why put him out there already when he can be doing this kind of
But
stuff?
yeah, yeah, exactly. But it sounds like when he's ready, he's gonna be ready. Like he'll have his money saved up, and he's seems like he's real responsible to
Yeah,
make sure he has what he needs to pay every
yeah.
month and shit. So, that's a trip. Good thing for good for little nephew, man. Traveling the world doing his thing and
Hmm.
shit. So, nothing wrong with that at all. So, hopefully, he brought me something. No, I'm just playing. If he did, man, I'm gonna holler at you. But that's cool, man. Y'all picked him up from the airport Friday. What time he come in?
he flew. He flew in his airplane landed at 9 o'clock p.m.
PM.
So yeah, we were out there at the airport and stuff.
Shit, I would have told him, bro, Uber, man. Get all that money, go to Japan, Uber your ass home. Nah, I just play. Yeah, you were Ubering all over there. What's one more Uber?
Uber or the train. They have a good train system over there,
Oh,
bro.
do they?
Yeah, real good.
And Japan, we got a good relationship with them. America,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Japan,
yeah,
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
never been out there. Well, now food, of course, out here is not real Japanese food. Food out there is good.
Yeah, the food's real good, and with anywhere you go, the food's good. It
Okay.
just depends if you're that type to venture out to eat the local stuff.
Yeah,
Of course, every country has McDonald's and KFC and shit, but if you wanna, if you're the type to eat
yeah,
their local stuff like street food type shit, you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
You brought up McDonald's. Let me ask you this: you ever ate that McRib?
no,
Me neither. Well, I had one Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah. I never had one. Never gave a fuck
yeah,
about the McRib. And, they it comes and it goes.
yeah,
Other
yeah,
make so the guys at lunch were like, I take my lunch. I ate my sandwich. They were, man, we're gonna get a McRib, man. And fuck, them McRibs are good. So I was like, man, bring me one.
yeah.
Fuck
No,
that McRib,
yeah,
man. Yeah, that shit was. Nah, it wasn't it. It looks good.
It does look
It
good.
looks like it's finna be good.
Yeah.
The bread was toasted good. The bread looks good. You smell the barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is dripping.
Yeah.
It's got pickles. I like eating pickles on my barbecue
Onions
sandwiches.
too.
You know, it had onions,
Yeah.
but I don't like onions, so I took the onions
Yeah.
off. Take a bite. Nah.
No.
I mean, I could have ate the barbecue sauce just on the bread by itself, but as soon as you bite into that, which is
Whatever it
not
is.
rib,
Right.
because I mean, which slab of ribs comes with no bone?
Yeah.
But they make it bumpy like it's ribs.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I just wasn't for me,
Is
man.
it even pork?
I- Who knows what it is? Is the
Yeah.
chicken nuggets really chicken? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nah, I wasn't it. They were like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm like, I said, "Y'all buy it and say it's good because McDonald's tells you
Is it
to
the
fuck
hype?
it." But exactly,
Yeah.
and that's what I told Mara. I said, I would never eat that again.
Yeah.
It wasn't like disgusting where I threw up, but it just wasn't fucking good. It
Yeah.
doesn't taste like real meat.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I
I
mean?
always wondered what it was.
Yeah, I don't think nobody knows what it
Yeah.
is, except Ronald.
With
That's
everyone.
it. Only Ronald and Grimace know what it is. But nah, McRib. What about you guys, man? Is it McRib? Is it for me? It's all hype. And like I told Mara, I said if it was on the menu as a normal option, I don't think it would sell like that
But what
much.
about like? Have you had the filet fish?
Fuck no, hell no.
I've never had it either.
The only fish I eat is real catfish. That's
Yeah.
it. Real catfish, like from a place that's been killed and
Yeah.
fried, or Long John Silver's.
Right.
That's it. I don't.
Yeah.
Even at school, the fish sticks.
Yeah.
I remember mom and dad used to buy. I've never ate fish sticks. I never liked fish sticks. Never liked the fish at school, and of course not the fish fillet.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. I never tried it before, but it just didn't look appealing to me. Like
I
the.
mean, the thing about it is, McDonald's is not a place for me. There's certain places where you get seafood.
Yeah.
McDonald's is not the place where
Well,
I'm
it's
looking
not
for.
even seafood. It's just a fish
Well,
sandwich.
I mean, yeah, but McDonald's
But
burgers,
people like it. People like
yeah,
that
they
fish.
do.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I said, you only get this damn thing because McDonald's tells you,
Yeah.
limited time, come get the
Or like I
McRib.
know they promote a lot during Lent. When people aren't eating
Oh
meat
yeah,
on
yeah.
Friday. Yeah.
But McDonald's, we're talking about got good ass the cheapest breakfast and it's good, man. I love that fucking McMuffin and the hash browns, like
Yeah.
$3.50.
Yeah. The special.
Yeah, yeah. And now they got the I didn't know they had a basket of fries. You heard of the
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah.
Till a couple months ago, and Steven started again. I was like, basket of
Yeah.
fries.
They have a whole basket.
But
Yeah.
they got that two spicy chicken sandwiches, which I like this chicken sandwich, and a basket of fries for $8. So like, that ain't bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah. On the app, they have good deals on the app too.
Yeah, just like Meyer does the app on Jack in the Box, you still get the tacos for two for a
Yeah.
dollar on the
Yeah.
app. So, but anyways, yeah, the McRib, man. What y'all think out there, man? Is it what it's hyped up to be? I
Or do
don't
you
think
like to
so.
get lined up to go get it the first day or whatever?
Yeah, people are ready to go
Yeah.
fucking. You know what I mean?
McRib.
Nah, try it today. See what you think.
Maybe
Just
we'll see.
buy one. See
Yeah.
what. Let me know what you think. I didn't like. Like I said, when I got it, I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
motherfucker, finna be good." Nah.
Oh, speaking of lining up, I forgot to talk about this last week. Did you hear about that Starbucks cup?
The bear?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it, but it kept popping up on TikTok.
So they also had that plus the Hello Kitty cups.
Okay.
And Bea's a big Hello Kitty and Starbucks fan. So it came out like on a Wednesday, right? And all the hype coming up to that cup, we kind of wanted it, but I was like, it's more of the Hello Kitty stuff, right?
So you already were anticipating its release.
Yes.
Okay.
And especially the Hello Kitty stuff. And so I looked up the Starbucks right here. One of them opened at 4:30. I go to work at 6, so I leave here at 5:20. So I'm out. When I work out in the morning, I'm already up at
Yeah.
3:15.
So they'll be there at 4:31.
It wasn't be a big deal. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave my alarm for 3:15. I'm usually working out by 3:30. So I'll leave the house at 3:30 and go there just in case it's packed. And so get ready and everything, and I get ready for work just in case it's packed and long line or whatever.
So you were ready to get to Starbucks at 3:30 for a 4:30 open to get that bear.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Not the bear cup, more the Hello Kitty.
Even worse.
So so I get there about 3:45, 3:40, 3:45, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm fourth in line.
Which you would think is a good position.
Yeah.
But I think I know where you're going
Yeah.
because I've been watching videos. Okay,
So on
fourth
fourth
in
in
line,
line,
3:45.
and the lady who's first been there since 2:30,
Fuck.
and then there's a dude, and then there's a Duncanville cop in front of me. I guess the same thing with me. I got ready for work just in case, and he
Yeah.
had his uniform on or whatever, just in case after that he was gonna have to
Yeah,
go
he
to work.
probably was on duty. He probably
Yeah.
was fucking
So who
should have
knows?
been working.
So, anyways,
Motherfucker.
we're waiting, and then we're kind of peeking in the store, and they have one cup, bear cup, right? And the Hello Kitty stuff is like maybe one or two faced, but it's just a display. So we're like, that can't be all of it. And then this one lady comes with a box, and they're kind
Oh,
of
here we
stocking,
go. She's
they're stocking more shit. So okay, here we go. They probably and they left the box there, and like, well, they probably got more bear cups in there. So mind you, we're in Texas time. East Coast already started their Starbucks openings.
and you start hearing it.
So I go on eBay, and those cups are going for $200, right?
How much are they? Original.
20, $30.
$30.
So I'm like, you know what? I really don't want the cup. I was gonna get one, but maybe I'll get two and sell one, right? Fuck it. But if there's limited, I won't get two. I'll just get one. I'm not gonna do that to the people
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
me. So I kind of already know which Hello Kitty cup I want. I'll get the bear cup, and they have a bear plushie, so I'll get that. So go in, and since there's by the time they open, there's maybe 25 people in line, right? So go in, and it's pretty. Um, everybody's calm,
Yeah.
whatever. So we walk in, and then I said, "Where's the cups?" And they're like, "We have one." It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. So the lady, she's first. You're like, "That's yours. You were here first. Grab
Damn.
your cup." So I grabbed the Hello Kitty cup that I wanted.
Okay, so at least they had that.
Yeah. And then the dude in front of me grabbed two plushies, and that's all they had was two plushies. So like, fuck. So I didn't get that. Um, so I grabbed another cup for Nick, and then I got a keychain. Well, the cup was either for me or Nick. It was not a Hello Kitty, but it was like a Christmas theme type shit. And I was gonna get Nick a keychain because I didn't have. I mean, he's not really a big Hello Kitty fan, so but he ended up keeping my cup.
You were gonna get him a keychain of what?
It was Starbucks key, the little bear or something. But
I don't
just
get.
because I was there, and I
Okay.
didn't, I really went for bear, but I was like, I'm gonna get him something too. Fuck it. And but yeah, it was crazy. Like you said, you
One
saw
bear.
they had one in the store, so people were mad. But what's fucked up is the videos of the. Well, is it fucked up or not? But the employees buying them up before they open.
No, that is fucked up. That's I think that's bullshit. I mean, well, first of all, an employee, it's a hard one,
Yeah, it is.
because first of all, come on, Starbucks, you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's bullshit. I mean, every store had one, maybe two.
yeah,
Like, stock your fucking stores. You
yeah.
know what I
Especially if
mean?
you're gonna hype it up.
Yeah. It's they do it on purpose, I guess. I mean, who knows? I don't know, but it just causes bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, come on. I mean, you're releasing this fucking bear. You know everybody wants it.
yeah.
Fucking put at least 10.
Yeah, at least I got the ones that I wanted. The main one that I wanted was a Hello Kitty.
I just don't get it because I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not
Oh,
into.
Myra wasn't
Nah.
big on it because I know she
Now
drinks.
she drinks Starbucks. I
Yeah,
gotta pick her one up on the way home,
yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe she did look into it. I don't
But
know.
maybe she didn't want to get up.
Maybe she went that morning and I don't know. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah,
and she just didn't tell me because
yeah,
she didn't get it, or
yeah.
you know what I mean. So,
Yeah,
who-
so yeah, when the lady got the cup, she said, well, I saw them in the Cedar Hill one. They had six. I was like, by the time I get over there, the line's gonna be long because that one opened at 4:30. Cedar
but
Hill.
how would she know what Cedar
She
Hill?
went the night before all around to the different ones, but
So why didn't she stay there if it had six?
because she was doing it like in the evening before they closed the night before. But this one was closer to her.
Well, who knows? Maybe she saw six, but by the time the employees,
Yeah, yeah.
because I didn't see any on TikTok that I saw
Because
that
some,
had more than two.
yeah, they were like, some of the employees were like, well, you would have done it too if that's the cup you wanted. But whatever, I didn't. It was no big deal to me. I wasn't gonna fight nobody for a fucking cup or nothing.
Nah, hell no. But here's the thing: it's almost like a double edged sword because the employees like, well, fuck, I want it too, just like y'all do,
Yeah,
but they're telling me I can't because I work here. right? But at the same time, as a manager, you'd be like, look, we got customers coming in here, and I'm not gonna fucking. And you see the lines that
Yeah.
we have,
For that cup.
and I'm not gonna let y'all buy them all up and just do
Yeah.
one, because at the end of the day, as a manager, your job is your customers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of those customers that are there in line probably go there every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, granted, they may have been shopping around,
Yeah.
but for the most part, so I would say, man, and it falls back to Starbucks. Like, have enough for your employees and have enough for your fucking people. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point of doing that? Unless they had like a 10 and all the fucking employees were buying them
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean? But the part that I didn't like, if the employees are gonna buy them, do it behind the scenes. But they
Yeah.
were having people in fucking
Yeah.
line for hours, and 5 minutes before it
Yeah.
opened up, they're seeing the fucking like
Pull them up.
that would piss me the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I don't see it and they say, man, this is all they gave us, sorry. Or but at least go tell the people
Yeah.
that been in fucking line, hey, we only got two of these, we got three of these. So
Yeah.
if you're 10th in line, you ain't gonna get none of the stuff you want, you can fucking leave.
Yeah, because the people that didn't get the cup, that wanted the cup, they were snatching up the rest of the Hello Kitty stuff. So by the time 10th person, there was nothing left.
So
I mean, I was fourth, and the plushies were gone.
and then I saw that there was no limit,
No, there wasn't.
which is fucked up too.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, you got to come out with a limit.
Well, that's and then the way I thought was, like I said, I would get an extra one to sell it, but if there's not that many, I wouldn't do that to the person behind me.
Yeah. And the limit should be one per person.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, I want to take one for my wife." Well, your wife should be here because we got people here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if you take your whole family and it's 5 people, but at least it's one per person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting one for yourself, but then just like with shoes, then you get into the resale shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, is this whole family buying one so they can fucking sell them for this much, when this guy behind them doesn't get one, but he just wants one for his fucking coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what fucks up the game too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, they ought to make you put coffee in it right there. You ought to be able to buy it, but put coffee in it to make sure you ain't reselling that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can buy it, but you got to fill it up right now.
Yeah.
Or open it up or something. I mean, you really can't do that, because what if you want to give it for a gift?
Or you want to collect it?
But yeah, it's
not
just
resell, but collect.
But at the same time, so all this stuff was released for the first time that day. Like the Hello Kitty stuff was never available till that day.
Yeah, that was special drop.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, I'm not a coffee fan. I'm not a Starbucks fan, so I just don't understand the hype of.
I mean, like I said, I was
spinning.
already gonna be up,
Yeah,
and Bear really wanted it, and so I just.
but yeah, I see it like Bea, being a girl. Oh, I want that bear. It's
Yeah.
cute. Maybe, if they came out with like a baseball themed one, Stevie might be like, oh, I want
Yeah,
that. Then, you know what I mean? So I guess I'd be there. But
Yeah, part of it is the experience. Like when I go to record store day with Nick,
yeah,
we there at midnight. It's part of the experience of the whole thing.
yeah, but that experience sucks because you're not even fucking getting
Yeah.
what you wanted.
Yeah.
It's one thing to experience waiting at a record store and getting in and buying
Yeah.
records.
Yeah.
It's another thing to experience
Yeah,
standing in fucking
people
line.
like behind us, they were like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna try to go to the next one." But by the time you get to the next one, the line's already long.
Well, there's not even no point in going to the
But
next
at
one.
that point, nobody knew.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody knew this situation till later on.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, it's fucking that dumb bear. And then they were showing like Walmart has one for like $8.
Oh, the fake
Now,
one.
of course, it doesn't say Starbucks on it, but I mean,
And then later, Amazon had them on there too, for
So-
like $20, and then TikTok Shop has them, and it's funny.
yeah, I don't know what's the hype is, but like I said, maybe Myra did go, and I don't even fucking know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she probably reselling them. She got fucking Stanley cups up the ass.
I know Cynthia was like, "We don't need no more fucking cups."
Well, we got them because she was buying them to resell them, and then like collector's items, and
Yeah.
then she liked them and didn't want to sell them.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, I got a whole dinner table that just fucking.
Yeah, you told me you're gonna show me what you had.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll show you. We got some Barbies and some Wickeds and shit like.
Yeah.
Like I've kept a couple that are pretty badass. Like I don't like the big ones.
Yeah.
So I got one that's like this big.
Yeah.
And it's got a straw. It's almost. I guess it could be used as a coffee cup, but
Mhm.
I would say maybe 12 ounces.
Okay.
But it's based off Wicked.
Mhm.
You know that.
Yeah.
So it's like green, but it's got hints of gold, and it has
Okay.
like the Wicked,
Yeah.
and it's perfect for my liquor.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it's not a huge glass, but
Plus,
it's
it
not.
keeps it cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's perfect size.
Yeah.
Just make a good size cup. Probably enough like a double or triple
Yeah.
cup, I guess. Keeps it cold, and it's got a straw so that fucking drink it fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a bunch in there. She's like, we need to get rid of all these cups, and then I'll come home with another
Yeah.
one.
But because one day I'm like, you ain't fucking selling them, so I'm gonna pick me one.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you can't do this one, you can't have that one. I'm like, man, we're gonna pick. And I think Stevie got a cup. I'm
Just
like,
collectors, you know.
I guess. I mean, like I said, she's got some I think a Ken doll one, a couple Barbie ones, and some pink one. None of them you can't buy no more. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That she has. So, anyways, yeah, I saw it on TikTok, but I was like, man, that's fucking crazy. But I did see that it would only have like it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't. You know, it was fucked up. But like I said, it didn't. It didn't bother me much. I
Yeah.
think it would have bothered me more if I couldn't get the Hello Kitty one that I
So
wanted.
the Hello Kitty, what relation with Starbucks? It just has the Starbucks emblem, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think the plushie had the Starbucks apron on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't drink coffee. Myra does, but I think Isaiah does too. So I'm not big. I mean, like I said, I guess I don't drink Starbucks, so I don't
Yeah.
get the hype. Definitely wouldn't have been there at 4 in the morning for or 3 in the morning for a cup. But like
Yeah.
I said, things you do for your kids,
Yeah.
and Belle wanted it.
And I think the lady in the beginning, when it was 2:30, she like, I do the Black Friday. I, do this. I think for her, it's just the experience part of it.
Yeah, just getting that collector's item or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and she got it.
Yeah. She got it.
She was the one in the.
Everybody let her. You're first. You're here first. You get it.
Was anybody talking shit?
Nah.
Nah.
I think I don't know. It was more calm crowd, maybe because the cop was there.
Yeah, it
But
could be.
but then he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go somewhere else too." But I think a couple people were like, "That's all you got. That's all you got." And I think at that moment they're like, "Let's go to the other one."
Yeah.
Before all the word got out that we're
Yeah,
gonna.
because if they would have known, they would have been like, "Which motherfucking employees took this
Yeah,
shit?" You know?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
you're
I
right.
think that started later in the day when when you got to the West Coast where all these videos were popping up already.
Yeah, I got you. So the hype of the McRib, the hype of the Starbucks bear, and what is this? Is it glass? Is it
It's
plastic?
glass, yeah,
And you can put hot coffee in there.
yeah,
You
hot or
put,
cold, yeah.
but you put hot coffee in a glass, that shit's gonna burn,
I
right?
I don't know, maybe.
Looked like it was good for some lemonade or some sweet tea. That's what it looked good for
I
me.
seen videos already where like when you go to the fridge in the Mexican household and the butter thing has salsa in it or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
I saw one on the table and they had already hot
Sugar.
sauce in that shit
Oh,
already.
or sugar. Yeah, fill that
Yeah.
bitch up for sugar. Yeah, I seen a couple videos like that. It's like in a Mexican household, because you think, I forget what those blue cookies are called.
Oh yeah, the
It's
sugar
like you think you have cookies and you open it up and it's
yarn and
yeah,
shit.
for sewing and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Or you open up your oven and it's fucking
Full of
all your pots
pots
and
and
pans.
pans.
But like you said, the butter, you go in and put some butter on your toast, salsa.
Yeah.
you know,
Or leftover
and you watch that
mashed
shit
potatoes.
and you relate because that
Yeah.
shit be, that shit
Hell
be
yeah.
for real. You know what I mean? So, but nah, like I said, I ain't into that hype. I don't know if there's anything collector's item that I don't know anything that I would stand in line for that I know of, and
Yeah.
nothing's come out. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Like even with the Texas Rangers shit, a couple of these bobbleheads I got were just, hey, let's go to the game. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
But I wasn't one to go to every single release. Like I think my boy Paul, he got almost every fucking bobblehead twice, and
Yeah.
the rings and all that shit, which is cool.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, like this, Black Friday's coming up next week or whatever, and I'm thinking
But
about
it's
this
not the
getting
same
new
though.
TV for the garage.
But you
And
don't even have to wait till then.
no, you don't because since I'm on the Walmart app, I had access this weekend. And they had a 50-inch TV for like 129.
What do you watch out here?
Well, when I work out, I want to be able to watch videos or something or just put the music on the TV and something to watch. But I don't do it that much.
Yeah.
So even though it was cheap, I didn't want because I was thinking, maybe I'm gonna buy new equipment for here or whatever before I was figuring out the setup. So like, do I want to spend even though it's a good deal, I might spend something else. But by the time I was ready to pull the trigger, it was sold out.
How
But
much was it?
129,
For 50?
yeah,
Ain't bad at all.
it's not. But
Hell, you spent that at fucking Starbucks.
Yeah, I spent like 80 some dollars at fucking
Couple
Star.
$40 more. You
Yeah.
got your fucking $50 50-inch TV,
But we'll
man.
see what deals come out next week for Black Friday. But you're right, you just buy it online.
I mean, not only that, but Black Friday started like 2 months ago.
It started, on the app yesterday,
You
Friday.
know what I'm saying? I mean, you hear on the radio Black Friday sales going on
And then when
now.
I was looking on Best Buy for some stuff, they already started like early in the week.
So yeah, fuck all that. Um, I don't know, man. Black Friday used to be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I forgot where there used to be a place called Star Power. I don't know if you ever heard of
Yeah, I
that
remember.
place. And I remember they did. I forgot what kind of TV it was. It was buy one get one free
Oh
on
shit.
Black Friday, and me and my homeboy Jose, Baby G, we win. And I was like, "You buy the one, I'll get the free one." Nah, but we went half, and we went home with two TV. I think that's about the extent of my Black Friday that I've
We
done.
never went out there for Black Friday just to not deal with all the hassle and stuff.
Yeah,
But um,
but there were some good deals though.
there are.
Back in the day, before everything was a good deal,
Yeah.
because like you said, I mean, even the 50-inch TV you probably can. It's probably on sale. I mean, it was on sale, but you probably can still get it for
Less than
200.
200.
Yeah, you know what
I
I
think
mean.
I think that same one off brand, right?
Yeah,
Looking about 215 for
you know,
50 inch.
because back then the TVs were expensive as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
So they go down half price. It was,
yeah,
$500. That's
yeah,
a hell of a fucking deal
yeah.
now. Like you said, I mean, you go and buy a fucking 70-inch TV for $399.
Maybe not, but I know what you
You
mean.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, it ain't, the experience of the whole Black Friday has been watered down.
yeah,
You got Cyber Wednesday, you
yeah. And
know.
then Amazon days come out in March or whatever.
So, yeah, I ain't into all that no more. And I'm not big. I mean, I don't like going shopping no more.
Yeah,
I don't go to the mall no more. I don't even go to Walmart no more shopping or order everything. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. We've been going. Bear likes to go rather than online, but so I try to. We go on Sundays.
yeah, I'm going to go right now. I got to buy some stuff because we're ordering groceries today and I ain't got time to wait. So, I'm going to cook a pot roast in the crock
Okay.
pot
Yeah,
and let that bitch go all day. So, I personally prefer to go. Myra don't, but
I'm both.
I'm not going shopping by myself. And she's like, well, I don't like going to the stores. I don't like dealing with people. But I look at it two ways. If we go, I'm gonna spend more money.
You're right.
But by not going, I don't have the options of saying, you know what, I can eat this for lunch this week.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it goes both ways. Because for sure, I'll be like, oh shit, cookie, oh shit,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Especially when I take Nick with me.
Yeah. So I'm spending more money, but not. And by not going through the aisles, I don't see. Oh, you know what? We need this. I didn't
Yeah,
even think about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So every time we fucking order groceries, it's like, can you stop by the store? And
That happens too, right? Because you forget. Because
but it be pissing me off because
yeah,
I'm like last week she goes, she was gonna make steaks. I can't make steaks. I forgot to buy the macaroni. And I was gonna make, and then she was like, and I can't make burgers because I forgot to buy the fries. And I'm like, goddamn, how do you buy meals and you're missing
yeah,
components every night? And I gotta stop by the fucking store. And I'm
yeah,
like, that's why we need to go to the store.
yeah,
But at the same time, we're ordering from the house. Oh, we ran out of deli ham. Walk and see what we need.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Don't just assume,
yeah, yeah,
so but it is what it is. I mean, she don't like to go. Sometimes I don't like to go. Like I said, I think we save money, but at
yeah.
the same time, I'm stopping every day to
Then you're
buy.
going to get other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So, and that's one thing I don't like. I think I brought up last week about, hey, can you bring the ice?
yeah,
I hate on your way home. Can you stop and get this? On your way home, can you stop? I don't like that shit.
yeah,
When I'm off of work, I want to go fucking home. I
yeah.
don't want to stop by the damn store and deal with that shit. So, it is what it is, man.
Unk stuff.
Shit, man. Old man shit.
Yeah.
And that's why I was talking to Gabriel yesterday. He made some menudo. He's been experimenting. He wanted me to go today, but man, I gotta go to the batting cages. He wanted me to go try out that menu. I got a lot of shit today, so I probably won't be able to make it over. But I was telling him I was fucking tired from the zoo. He's like, yeah, you're old. I was like, yeah, I am old. I'm getting old. So yeah, shit right there. Hips are hurting, legs are hurting from fucking. I wish I would have put my timer on or my steps on or whatever to see how much we walked yesterday. But we walked that motherfucker like 2.5 times.
The Apple Watch will tell you.
Will it?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know how to use it, bro. I just use it for the fucking time.
It'll
That's
tell you.
it. Yeah, all kind. The other day, I don't know what I pushed, but it kept talking, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm working, and it's just talking and talking. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut
Yeah.
the fuck! Wait, for like 3 days.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? And then
Yeah.
finally I Googled it and I turned something on.
Yeah.
End up having to turn it off. So yeah, I just use it for the time. But other than that, man, that's like I said, went to the zoo, we did that thing. Stevie's still teaching his ass how to fucking drive. They got I can't believe Thanksgiving is coming up
Yeah.
already, man. End of the year's coming and man, time's flying by. That's for
Hell
damn
yeah.
sure. What you got going on today? Just gonna go to work?
Today, house stuff, grocery shopping. That's it. Go to work. I'll probably after get out tonight, crash out.
Oh yeah, because you had a long night, right? Were you
Yeah.
drinking?
I drank before we got there.
Okay.
So she drank when we were there, and then I could drive home.
Well, that's probably why you was ready to come home because when you drink and then you're just sitting there, your buzz comes down, you get tired, and you
It did
fucking.
come down, but we were dancing a lot, so it wasn't just like standing around doing nothing. So we were dancing a lot, and I was just 2 in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning when you don't normally do that shit. Like it's like, come on, let's go. But she was having a good time, so
Yeah. It's kind of like me going
at
to
the
the
zoo,
zoo.
yeah, yeah,
He's doing it for you.
yeah.
But I ended up having a good time. It was cool. Fort Worth Zoo hadn't been there in fucking year. I was looking at pictures the last time we were there, and it's like 2016,
Damn.
I think, with the boys.
Yeah.
Little as fuck was that 4. Shit, over 10 years ago, I guess. Right, 2016. What year we in?
2025.
Oh, that ain't over 10 years.
Next year will be 10 years.
Yeah, but that's a long time. So put it in perspective, Isaiah was 12, Joshua was 10,
Yeah,
Stevie was 7.
yeah.
So yeah, a long time ago.
Mhm.
So it was cool to see the old pictures of the same shit that we were seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all good, man. Other than that, we got the new microphones, or what we got, the new
Yeah, see,
headphones.
see what y'all think, and then we'll play it back when we
Yeah.
put the episode and see how it sounds.
I know there was a comment, somebody said you need to speak up.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
noticed
sure.
that too.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're a little low.
yeah,
That's why hopefully I'm not too loud. I try to be a little bit louder.
yeah,
But I noticed myself too on especially this last one kind of go up and down. So we gotta keep that consistency of trying to make sure we're
yeah. We'll see how this sounds. I think. Um, what do y'all think about the setup, the um, the framing?
yeah.
I've been watching videos about it and stuff. So this came up about framing and shit like that, and
I
guess
got
I'm gonna
you.
try this app and see how that goes.
But yeah, it makes sense. I mean, before we're just in this little
Yeah,
corner,
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? And this kind of opens it up right
yeah.
here. So, you know,
Let us know what you think.
yeah. And if you made it this far, hopefully you are making it this far. Hit that like button, man.
Yeah.
Let's not have all these fucking 80 views. But sometimes I see videos I watch and they have like 80,000 views and like 300 likes.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like,
Depends, who it is and what it's about or whatever. So I'm looking into that stuff too. So we'll figure it out.
I got you. I got you. Well, shit, other than that, man, that's all I got.
That's it. Yeah. Y'all have a good Sunday, good week, and we'll be back next week.
Salute.